Okay, let's go over some of the evos now. Before I start, I know there's some new evos. I just want to say before I start, I'm going to sound a bit lethargic in this video. I literally just did back to back to back. I do a lot of consulting, content creator consulting. People that want to become content creators and work for, and I do for companies as well. I did a workshop and I'm exhausted. So a lot of speaking. You got to speak properly. You can't speak fast. You got to make sure you pronounce it all your words, and you're not. Normally, I sound very monotone as it is, but in those ones, you got to be a bit more proper. So apologies in advance. But I was away on business and also for a bit of pleasure as well. So as I said, I've just been resting for the past few days. So I did not done any evos on my second account, main account. I've been doing it from while I was away. Um, the one that's expiring today is the birthday finale, or whatever it's called, for birthday upgrade. It's an interesting one because I'm just going to show you something very quickly. Where is it? Birthday upgrade. What's it called? But birthday. Why is it not searching? This one, because there could be some combos, but I believe there could actually be some nice combos. I mean, like, this is actually not a bad one either. He looks really good, by the way. There could be some good combos. I don't think I've got him on this account, but there could be some combos. But anyway, it's not the most important. But I wanted to focus on this one, so I put some parameters in. Did the major leagues: composure 85, agility and balance 85, 90 finishing, 85 long shots, 80 reactions. And reactions are always going to be pretty high anyway, but I was trying to filter this as much as possible. And 5-star weak foot and skill moves. We got a lot of players. What I'm gonna add in though, this is including all the evolutions, because again, I've not done all of them. On this account, I've still got so many to do. So I'm kind of include them all, and this includes, by the way, clinical finisher, which I haven't got that long left. On this account, also, I'm leaving Rashford at 89 because that way I can evolve him again in another future. And Kunde, I did a flash step on this account. I said, F it, why not? Why not just do like a complete Evo here? So I still have clinical finisher, and I still have center stage and birthday finale, which is going to finish soon. So I want to make a move on this quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the height here, maximum being at 183, which is how tall I am in real life, and that's just 6 foot. So now at least we get the agile players on the ball. Now I believe that will exclude players like Son. No, it won't. But look, there is some insane evos that you can do. Like, look at that. Now also I put them all by 5-star, 5-star as well, right? Okay, what I've done here is there is actually a lot of cards that I can use. Now, it depends what filters you want. Now, let's say we wanted the low-driven playstyle, which I still think is probably the best playstyle. And then I'd want quick step, because those are the two meta playstyles, as in two of the best playstyles. Not many players. So, Career is the card that I'm looking and leaning towards. Short passing is good. Good drill team balance. 5-star, 5-star. You can play right mid, right wing, left wing, and striker. Multiple positions, and this one is very easy to do. It's clinical finisher and strike force. Now the argument is, do you just finish it at? So this is another argument that can be made as well, right? Let's say we go here, evolve players, and then let's say we. How much is that Arna? I know Mia Hams has gone through the roof right now, but is it still is he still gone? He's still there, but maybe only a few of him. But like, now the argument really is that is it worth doing strike force? So let's just say it could be another mix, but let's say We isolated Strike Force. It's Eto. I think he's still extinct. I think he is. Yep, he's still extinct. Now, the question is is just with isolation, like this Griezmann, I think, is around. If I'm not mistaken, he's still. Oh, he's extinct now. But the interesting question is, do you push all the way? You see 93 sprints with 95 finishing, 4-star, 5-star. Do you need to go all the way? It's a bit of a debatable one as well. I mean, so what I might do is now the argument is really here is what's the difference between this one and this one? This one can play much more position, which is kind of important. This one can be strike and right mid. But you see, okay, yes, you do get the finesse shot play style, but there isn't, and the ping pass, don't get me wrong. But there is more argument for the 92 with the ping pass could be a bit more viable. It just can't play right wing. But you can see, look, this is a complete one, but look at the shooting. So the argument could be given is, if I do this one, I've wasted strike force. However, I could do this one and then do the strike force. And let's say we remove, let's isolate this. So let's say we remove clinical finish, I believe it's called. No, we need to do, hang on, we need to use every selected evolution. We need to unselect it, unless I'm doing this wrong, but it's the way that I do it. So now clinical finisher won't appear. No, hang on. Let's reset this. What am I doing? Well, hang on. Okay, we don't want clinical finisher. Exclude unselected evos. Okay, I think we're doing this wrong. Right now, I'm just, let's see what hang on, let me just, okay, that's the correct one. I don't know why I doubted myself in the beginning. But then, and what's between these two? What's the difference? One's 5-star, 5-star. I think that's the real difference. And much better passing, and I think it's much better. It's worth to get the bet better. So let's say we're gonna remove now. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move birthday finale as well then. Okay, so the argument here is, let's say we added these parameters, which is this is really pushing it, but okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put custom sprint speed 90. Okay, we'll replace attributes. Okay, 5-star, 5-star is probably pushing it. So let's get rid of this and let's get rid of this. So now the argument is Zola. God about Zola. I see. Please tell me he's not extinct. Please. He's available just about. Not many of them are available. But now the argument is it worth doing Zola? And because Zola, and then I can do clinical finisher separately. So do you see? This is what I have to debate. That Dan Juma also looks very good. Alvarez as well. Look at that. That means I've got to get rid of Maiju and Alvarez. But you see now, Do you see now I can get 2 players that are god tier as opposed to 1 player? Now, maybe it's worth combining them all together. Don't get me wrong, because he becomes team of the season level. Actually, I want to see something actually. Let's do strike force. Let's say we do just sun. To be honest, it's very that I think now I'll probably go towards a hawk on 4 chem. Nah, it's got to be hunter, I think. So you see, this is the argument that I have, is that I could do both, and then I can make a god tier player, but then I can split it up. The sprint speed is the most important thing, is what I'd weigh equally. Let's just get rid of low driven and that. Let's just see now what we're looking at. I've seen him already. He's a bronze squad. I've got to use so many. A better version of what I have already. Oh, it's so tough. But you see, there's so many options. Honestly, there's so many options, really. I'm going to be honest. There's just so many options. I don't even know who to recommend. Like, there's actually so many options here. So I could combine Correa. Remove this one over here for now. Let's say we get rid of quick step and low driven. Guys, there's actually so many cards. Like, it's so hard to then choose who I want. This Sandro card is pretty good. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm gonna be honest here, is just going with Correa. Because I can just mint Correa partially. I can mint this Correa because that's still an exceptional card, and he gets amazing passing. The sprint speed could be higher. That I will not lie about. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do one final filter here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the sprint speed to 94. I'll put the finishing to 94 because those are the 2 most important stats. It's pushing it though. Let's say we got rid of the playstyles. There's just so many bloody options. But I tell you, you know what I think I'm doing now? I'll be honest, there's so many bloody options. I think I'd go with Correa. I would take this clinical finisher because he's got all the stats I'd want. Although the argument is that yeah, I could fully upgrade Correa, and that is so the argument is I can fully upgrade Correa, but then I can combine just a strike. This is just a strike force one. That's not it. Where is it? Where is it? Then I can combine the strike force with any of these players. Hang on. Yeah, literally. Then I can have two insane players. You know, I can literally just put strike force on him. There's so much bloody variety. I literally don't know who to choose. Like, I'm not joking. I may do Zola because I've actually always liked him. Stan Juma as well. I don't think I have it on this account. Alvarez as well. Look at Alvarez's card. The one I could also just do Sun, just with Strike Force. What I'm thinking is we do this Correa, clinical finisher, and then so we do him and then we do him. There's just so much bloody variety. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually very difficult. Do I have anyone in my team? It's the Strike Force. Who do I have? So I can use this Sun, which I'll be honest, that's pointless upgrading, but I've already upgraded this Sun already, and I deliberately kept him at 89. There's really no difference here. Slightly better physical. You can see he's got 86. Slightly better defending. And the rest is the same. Who else do we have? So Havertz, we've already got. He can play centre mid. He's an absolute tank, by the way. The Havertz card. This guy can play centre mid. Jesus, 97 sprint speed. Apologies for that. Alarm going off. We need to make. You know what? Me actually. I've got a meeting now in 3 minutes. So let's put this alarm 4:27. We got so look. I'll be honest, guys. Look, it's a tough one. Honestly, I'm leaning towards doing that Correa, and then maybe doing Son. The benefit is with my son is he's already got some other play styles as well, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's not really. He's got chip shot. His play styles also are kind of important at this stage. Yeah, we got Lacazette. I honestly, guys, I literally don't know. I'm not joking. I literally have no idea. I'm thinking of going what I had because I think that's a good combination. Those are players that I like. Be honest, guys, I have absolutely no idea. I think, I'll be honest, I'm putting the trigger on these two. But I need to go for a meeting again. Maybe we'll continue this another time. I'm just gonna. Should I cut this and upload this later? I don't know. I think clinical finisher and son is what we'll go with. We shall see. We shall see.